thank you for this opportunity to speak, and thank you first to our hosts, Brian and Margaret Williams, who've made us all feel so welcome as we celebrate with them this special day for Neil and Marie-Louise. I appreciate that the groom's father doesn't really have much to add to what Brian's already said so well, and what our other speakers will say, but hopefully you'll indulge me if I chip in my tuppence worth. And as will soon become clear, Brian and I didn't compare notes beforehand, but thankfully we didn't go for the same rhyming couplets. But there is a tradition of sorts at certain Henderson family events that one of us marks the occasion in rhyme, so I'm going to have a go at that too. First though, bear with me while I refer back to a similar speech made by my dad 32 years ago when Leslie and I were married. Now, one of my wife's many fine qualities, that can be good or bad depending on circumstances, is that she remembers absolutely everything. When I asked her where my dad's speech was, she knew exactly where to find it. Now, my generation of Hendersons owe much of what public speaking skills we have to our dad Bill. And for anyone who didn't know already, you'll note the connection with Neil's middle name, William. And my dad fittingly decided to quote from the good book at our wedding, Proverbs 22. A good name is to be chosen rather than great riches. Marie, I'd agree with my dad that you've chosen a good name, and I presume you're not marrying Neil for his riches. And the next part of my dad's speech actually goes back 2 generations. Neil, he quoted your grandma's dad, my papa, on Bill's own wedding day in 1952, saying to him, "Look after Nancy, she's still my little girl." My dad described it as a sacred trust when he passed on the same message to me about Leslie. So now, Neil, you too have a sacred trust. Look after Marie-Louise. She's still Brian and Margaret's little girl. Right, that's the serious bit over. Now for some nonsense to finish with. When our boy Neil became a teacher, it was extraordinary. But the biggest lesson he would learn would be of love and marry. They teamed up after graduation for films, long walks, some gigs. Neil's second home before long was Shays Williams, Bishopriggs. He got on well with Mum and Dad, but Neil showed he was no mug in being accepted as a pal by Sorka, the Darth Vader. Likewise, the Hendies welcomed Marie, and now it's all official. Even though her Glasgow team is not called Partick Thistle. Indeed, it's said girls come from Venus, while blokes all come from Mars. But Marie's tastes are clearly Celtic, and Neil, come on ye powers! We worried when it seemed Neil had another girl to please. It was only Marie's alter ego, the one they call Louise. In either case, it's plain to see she's the girl to take Neil places. The evidence, we all can see, their cheery, smiling faces. The wedding date was set, and some serious planning was needed. Every detail would be covered if Graham's best man's book was heeded. The bride and groom used all their project preparation skills. They stayed calm while the parents checked stocks of blood pressure pills. Just to be on the safe side, the mums made sure things were fine, with phone calls about this and that, and a good supply of wine. Well, now the big day's here at last. Enjoy it, one and all. As man and wife, a new adventure. They're going to have a ball. So join me, please, to wish both well and send them on their way. This poem's not great, but they'll love this. Neil and Marie-Louise, have a wonderful wedding day.